This ain't financial advice. Solana is pumping, Scott. Should I ape into this right now? I don't know. I have no idea. What do I look like? A financial advisor? But it's going up. What if it keeps going up? I could be rich. What if you were patient? What if you sat back and waited and watched? I can't sit back and wait and watch. Are you nuts? Harness the inner chi of the crypto market. He who is wise buys when it is red, not when it is green. But it keeps going up. The moment that you purchase it, it will dump. Oh. I have fun doing this. Folks, crypto market, Solana doing big things. Check it out. The Funk Soul Brother right about now. So Solana's up 46% for the week, 14% to the day. Okay. I typically, personally, myself, not financial advice, do not purchase things when they are that green. Okay. I like the discounts. I like to find undervalued things. Peekaboo. But let me point something out to you. Something very, very fascinating. Take a look at Solana. Okay. Solana has a live smart contract platform, and we're going to dig a little deep into it. 106. Now, if we take a look at the Solana chart right here, because we're going to make a Cardano comparison, look at what it's done in the last week. You could have bought Solana in the last week for $66. You could have bought it for $67, $66, $72. It's almost doubled, okay? It peaked up today at, what do we say, 106? Okay? Folks, markets go up, markets go down. Okay, that's what a healthy market does. We are in Cardano, and if you've been in it for any amount of time, we've been spoiled. We're like, it goes up, it stabilizes, and it goes up, and it stabilizes, and it goes up, and it stabilizes, right? Wrong. Very wrong, actually. Markets pump, and then they dump. They pump, and they dump. They find consolidation, okay? The accumulation, and they reach a new level. Okay, where the market is determining, hey, this is a healthy price for it. People are willing to buy and sell at this price. When it gets super high, everybody's FOMO and aping into it. When it gets super low, everyone's getting scared and trying to sell it. Okay, but the key is not doing what everybody else is doing. So think about it. If everybody's buying, I'm not telling you to take profits, but maybe that's the time actually to sell. If everybody's selling, maybe that's actually the time to buy. So take a look here, okay? Solana, looking healthy, has a nice little ecosystem, but I want to point out some really interesting stuff to you here. Look at this, okay? So I want to click on this. This is very cool, actually. So can I zoom in on this? Let me see. I want to compare some of these top tier blockchain platform comparisons. Binance Smart Chains. Can I get over here? Let's see. Hold on. Okay, cool. So you can see over here, architecture, security, consensus, validator, miner. This is important. Governance, transaction per second, something also very important. Now, if we're comparing Cardano, this is giving it a 250 TPS rating. What did I say the other day? 50 TPS rating. I think that it varies right now. Solana is claiming 50,000, but they're not on their mainnet yet. Binance Smart Chain, 100 TPS. If you look at Ethereum, 15 transactions per second. Now, there's also, as we discussed many times on this channel, future developments coming with Cardano, like Ouroboros Hydro, which they are building the testnet for currently. Okay? So from what I know about Solana, currently, according to this, 943 validator nodes. Cardano, it's claiming to have 2,076 validator nodes. But take a look at this. If you actually look on Pool PM, it's 2,955. But I'm going to point something out very interesting to you. Now look at Ethereum. They have 283,000. Okay. Now that's all hardware though, because they're trying to migrate to the proof of stake. Now, this is something that's very interesting. Those hardware mining rigs are centralized, similar to Bitcoin, right? The commercial people pushed out all the retail people. And if you look over here, Polkadot's validator miners, 297, okay? If Cardano has almost 3,000 according to Pool PM, Solana has 943 mining validators. Polkadot only has 297. Well, they still need people to delegate to those miners, to those validators, not miners, to those staking nodes, okay? But let me show you something really interesting on Cardano because, oh, wow, we have 2,955 pools, okay? Those are all validator nodes. Well, look, if you click on any one of these, we'll do 5. Okay, when a pool only has 700,000 in its pool, it's not truly an active validating node, okay? And it's not going to mint blocks consistently. And this is not trying to throw shade on this pool at all, but take a look. Let me pull up Pool Tool real quick and I'll teach you guys something, okay? Oops, sorry, getting lost in my stuff. ARTA. So if we look at ARTA, okay, we come here and we say ARTA, okay? They have 700,000 total stake. That's them right there. Okay, they've done 31 lifetime blocks. But if you're delegated with them, you can see these are the epoch payouts right here. On 277, no payout. 276, no payout. Okay, and this isn't throwing shade on this person at all. It's just showing you that all of these validating nodes are not actually active. It's very hard to start these validating nodes. So if we take a look back here at this and you say, okay, Cardano has, let's say 2,900 nodes running, but how many of them are actually operational? You know, like, because if you click on most of these, 55 ADA, it's never going to mint blocks. So you got to say to yourself, how centralized is something like Polkadot with 297 pools? How centralized is something like Solana with 943 pools, Binance Smart Chain with 21 validators? Pfft, give me a break. That's why Cardano, they say, is the most decentralized proof of stake blockchain in existence. Okay? When we launch those smart contracts on September 12th, we coming for you. Oh, we coming for you. Skirt, skirt, skirt. So check it out. That is just a little bit of my 2 cents on validator nodes. Ethereum 2.0, okay? 217,000. They still have to complete this though. And maybe they will. I wish them well. I hope that they do complete them. But that is yet to be seen. Cosmos, 125 miners. Now they say Solana, to get into Solana, and it's no easy task to get into Cardano as a miner. People ask me all the time for help. Hey, can you help promote my pool? Hey, can you help promote my pool? Can you delegate to my pool? Like, I wish I could, but it's a constant grind because the delegations are either coming or they're going. It's just as simple as that. But if you have only, and that's what every miner faces, okay? That's what every validator faces. Every node operator, every stake node every stake pool operator faces that on all of these ecosystems, okay? Unless it's something totally central like BSC, which is all in-house. Elrond, 3,200, but how many of them are actually full? And how many of them, Terra, 130? Like Cosmos, I've heard a lot of great things about it, but with only 125 validators, it really makes you wonder. The critique I heard on Solana is that it cost a ton of money to start a validator node. Now, obviously, it's not cheap to start a Cardano validating node.
Do you want all of your dreams to come true? Then come and stake with Nerd. If we get to 60 million Cardano, the fantasy begins.
If it's so hard to get into Solana as a validator node, and they say it's actually harder than Cardano, how centralized is Solana really? That's just a question. I really don't have the answer to that. But you look at like Polkadot and you're like 297? Is all that dot equally distributed? Look at Binance Smart Chain, 21 validating nodes? Really? What are they, all in CZ's basement? Like, come on. Cardano, all over the world. Now, I'd say if I was just to make a rough guesstimate here, if you look at all these nodes, and my hat goes off to anyone who's trying to run a node or successfully running a node, because it's not easy work, right? Rusty, how many of these are actually active? I'm going to say 500 to 700 maybe. Okay. But the more you click into them, you say, well, hey, you know what? If you just randomly delegate to stuff, you're not going to get payments. That's why, like, even when I first started, I didn't know all. Okay. So that one's just getting off the ground right there. Okay. So not trying to throw shade on anybody's pool because it's a hustle. It's kind of like, now look at this. Binance, they're running it wrong here. Okay. They have oversaturated their pool. Therefore, if you're staking your ADA with Binance, you are receiving diminishing rewards, okay? Now, I know they might offer some big payout, but do you really get it? Because I see so many of those Binance pools oversaturated. Not trying to even throw shade on Binance. I use Binance, but their staking pool was completely oversaturated. And on Pool PM, it showed you how much money you were losing. It was like a 22% loss of rewards. It's like, why don't you just move it? Because they're not running it properly, because Cardano is not their priority. Their priority is marketing you into the exchange, you keeping your coins on the exchange, and you saying, hey, you know what? I should make a trade. My Cardano's way up. Maybe I should go into Solana. And then you watch Wallace Inc. and you say, what did a wise one once say? Folks, just wanted to give you my 2 cents on validating nodes, stake pool operators, miners, decentralization. And if I don't see you, I'll see you on the internet. I'm out.